So today is our module 5, which is vulnerability assessment. Okay. So what do we mean by vulnerability assessment? So the goal is to identify the bugs. Okay. Identify the vulnerability and the bugs which are present in an application or in any host or in network or any errors. Okay, in the application and report it and mitigate it. Okay. So our goal to find errors or bugs in application or network or any host. Okay, and to mitigate it. And provide a report for it. Okay, so this is our goal. Vulnerability assessment. Now, this is also known as PAPT. It is a whole new course. Okay, it's a new course. It was launched in early 2021. Okay, vulnerability assessment and administration okay, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. So now, what do we mean by vulnerability assessment? To analyze and find vulnerabilities and bugs, okay, in any application or in any network, and to exploit, okay, and to exploit that bug and to show the risk of having that bug is known as pen testing or penetration testing. Okay. So how this works is, let me show you. Consider this as a server. This might be any server or any web application server or any web app or any network. Now imagine that we found any some vulnerabilities over in this thing. Okay. We found any vulnerability over here. Now we will try to exploit it to show its impact in the organization and risk of having that vulnerability in first place. In the first place. Okay. Now, step one is to know. Okay. Know your target well. Know your target well. Also known as, it can also known as mapping the scope. And in that scope, it might be any domain or any IP range, okay, or any network, or let's just say any application. Okay. So our scope, it might be any application, it might be domain, it might be IP ranges. Okay, from let's just say from subnet 0/24 or subnet 0/16. It can be anything. So first step is to know your target well. Mapping the scope. Defining the scope is known as the knowing your target. Then comes the second one. First is permission from the organization. Okay, permission. We need permission to assess the task. Okay, we need permission from the organization. Okay, after getting the permission, we will get the scope. Okay, we will get the target, and after that, we can get the credentials. Okay, we'll be getting, let's say, cred based assessment. I hope my voice is clear to all of you, to both of you. Hello? Is my voice clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay, thank you very much. So now we have credential based assessment. Okay, will be given credentials. Will be given credentials. Okay, user and password. Okay, and through that we are going to test. We are going to test the so and so application. Okay, the scope. Okay, so in here we have, let's just say, two types of assessment. Types of assessment. Hacker's point of view. Okay. One is, see, hacker's point of view, it is also referred as external assessment. Okay. Second one is internal ethical hackers point of view. Also known as internal assessment. Okay, so we have two types of assessments. Hacker's point of view, okay, will be, let's just say, we won't be having any credentials. Okay, let's just say it's a black box hacking. So in black box, we don't have any information about our target. Okay, no information about our target. We don't know it. Okay, we just know that this is my target, so and so IP address. Okay, so and so IP address is my target, and I don't know anything except the IP. Okay, only IP address will be known. Nothing else except that. So it is known as external assessment or black box. So in internal assessment, you will be giving the credential based assessment. Okay, you'll be giving username and a password, and through that username and password, we're going to be testing. Okay, we're going to test that application, and we're going to show the impact of having those risks. Okay, using
मैंने मेरी
credentials.
शादी के 2 दिन पहले की पिक्चर देखो.
Hello. Yeah. Do you have any question? Hello. Okay. So
Yes,
we're
sir,
gonna
it
be
is.
using. Guys, please don't. If you are having any query, please wait for some time. Let me finish the task. Let me finish the topic. Then you can ask any question. Right? Okay. So using credits to test and show the impact on the organization. Okay. What a hacker can do with a single credential. Okay, with a single credential, what hackers can do, we need to show the impact on the organization. Okay, so these are the 2 types of assessment. This is our step 1. Now, step 2. Vulnerabilities tools. So tools can be vary. Okay. Tools can vary depending on the type of report, depending on the assessment. Okay, so we have first, just say network assessment. Second, we have host assessment. Third, we have web assessment. Fourth, mobile assessment. So there are, and also application assessment like PSIDSS assessment, payment card industry, security services assessment. Okay, there are lots of assessment that we can. It can depend. Okay, which assessment we are going to be performing. Okay, and for that, because of that, our vulnerability tools can be varied. Okay, the tools are let's just say Nicto. One is Nicto. Second one is OpenVAS. Nessus. Burp Suite, also known as Burp Suite. Someone like to say Burp Suite. Okay, and what else do we have? Yes, OLS and Nexpose, and we have various tools for this. Okay, but the Nessus, it can do network assessment. Okay, it is like, let's just say, multitasking. Okay, it is a multi-tasking tool. Okay, it can create reports for PSIDSS. It can create for reports. Yes, so it can create reports for technical guy and a non-technical guy, both. Okay, so Nessus is a really wide tool. Okay, for this, and also same goes for Burp Suite. Okay, in my opinion, I recommend Nessus, Dicto, and Burp Suite. Okay, so moving on. Now we need to show the solution. What are going to be solutions for that? But before solutions, we need to show impact. Okay, we need to show impact based on found vulnerabilities. Okay, based on found vulnerabilities, we need to show the impact on the organization. Okay, just a minute, guys. Please give me. Excuse me. Yes. So now, based on the vulnerability and our assessment, we need to show the impact and the errors. What vulnerabilities we need to perform the risk assessment and let the organization know that how that particular vulnerability can damage the organization reputations. Okay, and we need to provide the solutions for that. Okay. What damage it can do. We need to show that. Okay. And then we need to mitigate it, verify that no other vulnerabilities are left behind. Okay. And we need future monitoring. Because we cannot accept same risk again and again. So monitoring is really important for us. Okay. The mitigating is step 4, verifying is step 5, and monitoring is step 6. Okay, these are 6 steps of vulnerability assessment. Okay, I've put it in single step. Okay, so after providing a solution and mitigating it, we need to verify that no other vulnerabilities are left behind after the assessment. Okay, 4th step. Then the 5th step. Okay, the 6th step will be future monitoring. Now we have to monitor our network, our application, and the host, that no other vulnerabilities or any zero-day vulnerabilities or any ransomware or adware could break into the organization and impact the impacted. Okay, I'll show you. So first, discover the target. Discover our target. Okay, then we need to prioritize it. Okay, prioritize means which vulnerability is critical. Okay, let me show you. Let me share you my screen. Now, range. Here, this is the common CVSS. Paste it. Okay. So now, exam point of view, please remember this. Okay. For exam point of view, please try to remember this. Okay. For in CEH exam, this question is really important. So you need to remember that low severity. The low severity score is 0.1 to 3.9. Okay. Medium is 4.0 to 6.9. High 7.0 to 8.9. Critical 9.0 to 10. Okay. So exam point of view, you need to remember this. So this will be our second step. We need to prioritize our assessment, like what vulnerability is, which vulnerability is critical. So we go from bottom to up. Okay. Critical to low. Critical to low. Okay. Second step, prioritizing. Then third is our assessment. We're gonna assess it. We're gonna mitigate it. Okay. Then fourth is we're gonna make the report. Okay. Provide report for technical and both non-technical. We're gonna provide the report to our CISO. Okay. Certified Information Security Operator, or CISO, Certified Information Security Management. And then we're gonna remediate. Okay, we're gonna provide the mitigation and the strategies that can remediate the errors. Then we're gonna verify that we don't have any vulnerabilities left behind us. Okay, and we're gonna improve our future cycle. Okay, this cycle we're gonna be improving it, and we're gonna be updating our database, that saying that we received so and so vulnerabilities, and now we have patched it. Okay, we have patched it. Now moving on to future monitoring. Okay, so these are life cycles. Now again, CVV. This is one vulnerability. As you can see here, these are CVE details. Okay, CVE stands for critical vulnerability exposure. Okay, CVE, critical vulnerability exposure. Again, so this is our CVE details, and you can see these are the CVV CVSS score. Okay. Now we have our score from scoring. Okay, point from 0 till 10. You can go for the reports. Provide for critical ones. Okay, here. Can you see vulnerabilities by dates? And here we have vulnerability by types. Number of vulnerabilities, years, code of execution, and what are the vulnerabilities, overflow. Okay. Memory corruption, SQL injection. These are the types of vulnerabilities where we can find. Okay, XSS is process scripting. Okay. SQL injection is SQL injection. HTTP response splitting, bypassing something, bypassing the authentication. Let's click. So, see here. Can you see the CVE, which is critical vulnerability exposure, and you can see here this is the year. In 1999, this vulnerability got exploited. Okay, and this is the reference number. So every time whenever you see a code something like this, now vulnerability is always written as, is also defined as your system, right? Reference number, year, and the reference number. Okay. As you can see here, this is our year, and 1167 is the reference number for this vulnerability, which is XSS. It was found on this date. Okay, updated in 2008, and the score, see, it is medium. Okay, score is medium, access is remote, complexity is low, and authentication is not required. Let's go for vendors. Okay, let's type for Apple. See here, we have so much of vulnerabilities. Search vendors. We have product name Apple. Now, see, these are the vulnerabilities that were found on Apple devices. Okay, iOS devices, and these are the vulnerabilities which were executed on those particular Apple devices. DOS attack, code execution, overflow, memory corruption, SQL, accesses, directory traversal, which is known as IDOR, HTTP response splitting, authentication bypass, gaining information, gaining CSRF, file inclusion. See, these are the vulnerability types. See here, vulnerable CVE here and their reference number. So if I search this particular number, it is a DOS vulnerability, and you can see here score is 5, which is medium. Availability impact is partial, okay, because it comes in medium. And what is the vulnerability type? Denial of service. Okay, so this is how we try to remember CVE details. CVE year and reference number is how you see here. This is the year and this is the reference number. And yes, keep this in. This is very important to know that if you search for this whole, if you query this whole thing, CVE 2002 1372, so it will show you only this vulnerability. Okay, it will show you this particular vulnerability because this is the reference number and this is the year. Every vulnerability is unique, and they will be getting the unique reference number, and they will be getting the particular year in which they were found. Okay. Let's see.
నువ్వు నేను వచ్చేప్పటికి 4 లెసన్స్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా చదువుకో.
Guys, please keep your mic shut, please. Okay. So now this is my NASS. It's okay. Now this is my NASS. Okay. And I'm using NASS Essentials. Okay, there are two types, NASS Pro and NASS Essentials. You can download it from here. Okay, Tenable from Tenable, NASS Expert, NASS Professional, and NASS Essentials. It is really simple. Just download it and install it, and you will be getting a window saying to register. Okay, just register your username, your password, and your work email. Okay, your work email. I'll be using the big one. So let us know about NASS. Okay, my scan, I haven't scanned anything till yet. Okay, let's go to all scan. Create a new scan now. Now, see, okay. So as you can see, we have lots of scans over here. Variety of see vulnerability scans and discovery. You can do the host discovery scan. Uh, we have already done with the host discovery. If you guys remember, we use tool called nmap. If you guys remember, I've given you the switches. I've provided you the all the commands where you can discover the host, particular host in the network. Okay, and also the NASS tool. It is a GUI tool, and it also helps you to get the host discovery. Okay, and with this over here we have vulnerabilities. Okay, basic network scan, advanced dynamic scan, malware scan, ransomware scan. Okay, there are a variety of scans which we can perform over here. Okay, and scanning is simple. Let's just do a basic scan over here. Click on basic scan. Let's give it a name. Okay, Kevin first scan. Okay, description scanning. That is whatever scanning Tesla, for example. Okay, now where I need to store this scan. Okay, my scan folder over here, or I my scan target. Let's give tesla.com or Tesla's IP address. Okay, we can also upload a file. Okay, we can also upload files which have IP ranges over there. Okay, okay. So this, and also we can schedule it, enable. Now frequency, we need to scan it daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. Okay, our start timing. Okay, start timing or starting date, time zone. Okay, we can go for the time zone summary. Okay, now notifications. Now where do I want to get email for these reports? Okay, okay, I can give my email. Now discovery. Now I can set policies for this. Okay, and what type of policies do I want to scan all the ports, or do I want to do the custom ports? Okay, choose your own discovery settings. Come here, let's select your own port over here. Let's just go for common ports. And what else we can do? Assessment. Here, web vulnerability. Do we want to find web vulnerabilities, or all the web vulnerabilities, or complex web vulnerabilities, or we have to go with custom scan? Okay, it's up to you. You can give anything, play around. Okay, I'm giving you all the components, giving you all the tools for this. NASS is a suite, okay, tool suite, and all these are the tools. So you can play around, okay, in outputs, and in advanced we have the scan type. Scan with the low bandwidth, okay, or custom. You're gonna just, and yes, we can also provide credentials. If we have any credentials, we can provide this. Okay, credential for all. Okay, for HTTP or FTP. Do we have any credentials? Give it over here. A username, password, and what is the login page? Okay, give the login page over here. Login submission page. Just save it. Okay, whatever login ID you have, credentials you have, paste it over here. Okay, if you have credentials for database, put it over here. If you have credentials for Windows, put it over here. Okay, if you have any credentials for ports or protocols, FTP, IMF, and NNTP, POP3, POP2, SNMP. So these are basic things where we can play. Okay, these are the scripts, okay, plugins for Nessus where you can run for particular vulnerabilities. Okay, let's just say CGI abuse accesses or Cisco. These are plugins which will find vulnerabilities related to Cisco tool. Okay, give me a second. Save this. I don't have anything. Before scan, basic, my network, scheduling. Once notification over here, discovery, and see here. Pinging host using TCP, ARP resolution, and ICFP. Okay, and also here they will be providing two ping. Okay, two read writes. Okay. Then my scans, my first scan now scheduled once. I'm just doing it for once. Okay. Date is March 23. Time is 9 p.m. And last scan, I never scanned over here. Now, can you see the play button over here? Now just click on this play button and it is going to do its task. Okay. So it takes time, and I'm gonna pause it because I don't want any issues with Tesla.com because we don't have any permissions to test on Tesla. Okay, so this is the basic thing. Okay, all you need to do gigs. You can also set policies. Yeah, as I told you, for advanced scan, let's just set the policies over here. We need basic scan. Okay, let's go to all scan. My mouse is not working. Come to policies over here. Host discovery, let's go for host discovery. These are the basic tools, basic discovery we can do. Host enumeration here. Last time we did the enumeration part, okay, in the previous lecture. OSI identification, we did the banner grabbing for that. We did the port scan. We have done with the protocol scan. And we can define this, okay. Just save it. Just save this and you're going to find your report over here and click the play button over here. And after some time, it will provide you with a fresh new report. Okay. Now, We also have Bob Sweet. Okay. We also have Bob Sweet over here. We also have Police. This is also web application penetration testing application. Okay, GUI application, which can help you. And all these workings are same for every tool. Okay. Let me give you a snapshot of it. Let our Kali index open. Necto. Necto is a command line tool. Okay, for Linux, we can use it. Okay, it is simple. These are all the plugins. Okay, you can use for SSL, force SSL mode. Okay, to use Necto, just type -h. Alright. Okay. Now these are the tuning for SSLs. These are all the keys and the arguments which we can use. Okay. Options. Let's just do two. Not working. Okay, not a problem. Here. Ready? Okay, I don't have internet over here. Connection is good. Okay, it's okay, not a problem. See, just type Nikto over here and give the URL. Okay. Hi again. Thank you all of you for waiting. Now, so for some reason I'm not having internet over my Kali units. So it's okay, not a problem. So I've given you the tools, I've given you the command. This is the simple command for Nicto. Try it. Okay. Else we are left with. Okay. Another tool. Okay. Okay. So this is another tool which is Port Suite. Burp Suite. Okay. Burp Suite is the most effective tool for web applications. Okay. Uh, Actually, there was a practical for Burp Suite. Okay, Port Suite. Burp Suite, it is a suite. Okay, and it contains more than 10 tools. Okay, Burp Suite contains more than 10 tools in one place. Okay, and from that we can gather information about our target and exploit it. Okay, the web application. Okay, web-based vulnerabilities. Okay, so I had planned to show you guys the practical for Burp Suite, but unfortunately, we don't have any internet in my Kali index. I don't know why. So I'll check it and I'll let you know. So just try downloading Burp Suite and well, try downloading Burp Suite. Okay. Go over here, try Community Edition. Okay. Download it. Okay, it's free. Okay. Give your email ID over here, download it. Okay. And once you download it, it is really simple to run it. Okay. I'll show it to you, but please keep it downloaded for the next lecture. Okay. Download Burp Suite for the next lecture. Okay, all of you. Now we are done with the vulnerability assessment. Okay. Okay, we'll be going to the web applications. Okay. See, most of our topics are related from one to another. So in the last lecture we did the enumeration part. Okay, and in enumeration we were scanning the ports and scanning particular famous ports over there. Okay, and why I took vulnerability assessment for the next topic is because when we scan the ports, when we scan all these ports, we're going to be finding some vulnerable ports over there too. Okay, and for that you need to have a large and good concept about the vulnerability assessment. Okay, so now we are going to be starting our new model. So before starting, do you have any questions, any query related to vulnerability assessment?
Completed or it's gonna be happen tomorrow?
Pardon, I'm not able to hear you.
Sir, like vulnerability assignment is completed, sir. Like topic. Or it's
Mr.
gonna be happen.
Mr. Mahesh, I'm sorry to say, but I'm really not able to hear you. Can you please type your question in the chat box?
Module 5 is completed or
No, actually, can you type your question in the chat box, Mr. Mahesh? And yes, anyone else having any doubt related to module 5, which is vulnerability assessment? See, it is completed. Okay, it is 50% to complete it. Okay, we cannot see. Vulnerability assessment. System hacking. Scanning. DOS attack. See, now scanning is related to, okay, scanning is related to DOS attacks. Okay, after scanning, you can do the DOS attack, but to perform the DOS attack, you need to find a vulnerable ports. So you need to do the vulnerability assessment, and after that, from that, you can do the system hacking over here. Okay, but for system hacking, you need to know some information about the system. So again, we need to go for scanning, and once we are done with scanning, we can find the vulnerabilities over the system. So can you see all these topics are related, are correlated, not even related, but correlated to each other. And once we are, if we are not done with the half our topic, we cannot say that this topic is done or this topic is not done. Initially, vulnerability assessment till now, okay, the theory part I have completed. I've shown you the tools. I've shown you the reference number. I've shown you the CVE details. I've shown you the vulnerability cycle, the ranges, all the tools, command line tools, web application tools. Okay, we have talked about the two types of assessment: hacker's point of view and internal hacker's point of view, ethical hacker's point of view. Okay, so at least in theoretical part, we are done with vulnerability assessment. But if you see, when we are going to on system hacking, we're going to be finding some vulnerability again to know if the system contains any vulnerability, and if it does, then again we're going to hack the system. And after hacking the system, we're going to scan for further details. Okay, after we are done scanning, we can perform DOS attack. So can you see all these are related to each other, these topics. Okay, see, scanning, under scanning comes the animation part. Okay, in animation part, we are finding vulnerabilities. Okay, so that's why in the last lecture, in the previous lecture, I completed the module 4, which is animation. Okay, and that's why I continued with module 5, because animation is related to vulnerability assessment. Because prior to vulnerability assessment, we need to have some information about the ports and protocols, about the vulnerabilities which are present on that particular ports and protocols. Okay, so that's why we have completed the vulnerability assessment, the theoretical part. So when we are going to about the system hacking, again we're going to do some topics about the vulnerabilities. Okay, are we clear, Mr. Mesh? Everyone here, are we clear? Because all these topics are correlated, so we cannot say that this topic is fully done, or this topic is incomplete. We cannot say that. See, even after system hacking, we're going to be performing scanning, further scanning, to gain our motive and our goal. Okay, further scanning we do. So we cannot say that system hacking is the last stage and why we are doing first stage after hacking the system. We cannot say that, because even after system hacking, we're going to be performing scanning again. We're going to be performing animation again. Okay, internally. Okay. Yes, Mr. Mesh, are we done? Are we clear, everyone? Any doubt? Please let me know. Hello, all of you. Any doubt here? Hello.
No, sir.
Are you guys here with me?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Is there any doubt?
No, sir, it is still.
Okay. Are we clear, Mr. Mesh, now? Mr. Baru, Mr. Ram, Kaisal? Okay, thank you very much.
No issue, sir.
Okay. Let me close my tabs. Suggest sniffing. Now, sniffing is to listen, listen, say, to communication. Listening to communication between two networking nodes or devices. Okay, or particular human. Okay. Here, hacker over here can listen to the network transmission of the packet or anyone's communication. Okay. Now again, goal is to listen someone's session. Okay. The hacker hijacks the network and steals the transmission packets. Okay. And sniffing can only be performed over LAN. Okay. So the motive the hacker is to hijack the session and capture transmitting transmitting packets and steal information. And steal information. Okay. Sniffing can only be done on local area network. Let's just say I'm here in Toronto, and if I want to listen or if I want to sniff your traffic, I won't be able to do it. Okay. Yes, I can do the passive sniffing, which let's just say in passive sniffing, I'll be giving you phishing links. Okay, social engineering. Okay, but I won't be able to do active sniffing, which I cannot uh, get into your network. Okay, so to get into someone's particular network, particularly, we need a tool, okay, which is Wi-Fi adapter, which is also known as Wi-Fi adapter, or access point, or NIC card, network interface card. Okay, but again, this network card on this NIC card is not the common one. Okay, which we have over here, Wi-Fi adapter, Wi-Fi adapter. These are not this TP link, and over here, this is the Wi-Fi adapter, but for sniffing the packets, okay, there are different type of Wi-Fi adapter or access point NIC cards we can use, let's just say, for sniffing. Now, this alpha one, okay, alpha over here is the one of the best tool, okay, best component for sniffing the packet because it has a real tech chip in this Wi-Fi adapter over here. Okay. So these are the special routers, let's just say special Wi-Fi router, Wi-Fi adapter, which can help in credentials. There are two types, two modes. Okay, they support modes. Okay, one is managed mode. Okay, in managed mode, this Wi-Fi adapter, okay, or access a NIC card, it is going to do normal work. Okay? Normal workflow. Second one is monitor, monitor mode. This helps us to steal the packet, steal packets. Okay. In okay, now it will steal all the packets in the network. Okay, all the packets in networks. No, in a particular network. Okay, in a particular network. So we need to set the modes. Okay, it comes in managed mode. We need to change the mode into monitor mode, and then we can steal the packets. Again, sniffing can only be done in LAN on LAN. Okay, not on WAN. Okay, anyone from Toronto, if he's trying to, if he wants to do sniffing on you guys, okay, so he needs to be in your network first of all. Okay, so we can do remote. Let's just say if I take any remote access to your network and if I hack into your network, then I can do this. Okay, but there are some physical things which we gonna be needing now. Further, go for one, which is layer 2 switch. Layer 2 switch. Now, layer 2 switch, it is an intelligent tool, intelligent component. Because it has it do intelligent, it does intelligent forwarding. Okay, it has its own CAM memory. That's why layer 2 switch is considered as a smart device. Okay, it is considered as a smart device. Now, how can we attack on switch? Okay, so the most famous attack we can do is here. Are you guys familiar with CAM memory? What is CAM memory? Hello. Are you guys
No,
familiar
sir.
with CAM memory?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, services. So one is create or one dot. Services. DHCP on. Save. I go to CLI. So I just did. Can you see here? No MAC address, no VLAN, no type, no ports. Oh yeah, okay. This MAC address, it is known as the camp table. Okay. This camp table is now empty. Okay. Now over here, I'm going to do with DHCP. Can you see? He received the IP address. DHCP request successful. Same for this one. DHCP 1.3. Now again, go over here. Now, can you see the request? Can you see this? Dynamic. You can see the IP address. Can you see the ports over here? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
this is known as the camp table for. This is the camp table of a switch. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Camp table. Now we can flood the camp table. Okay. So attack switch. We can flood the camp table. So what do we mean by flooding? Give me a second. Only if the table, if table is not protected. Okay. Now flooding the camp table means we will be sending a huge amount of packets at the same time. Okay. So what switch will do? Switch will get confused. Okay. It will get exhausted, and once the switch get exhausted by the large amount of packets, it will turn itself into a hub. Okay, and let us see how hubs work. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now this is my hub. It's 168.1.1 service DHCP on save exit. DHCP. See, it got the DHCP IP address. Same for this one. Now this, this got the IP address successfully. Okay, IP address over here. Okay, now not giving. Just give me a second. It's not giving me the packet. Not allowing me to send packets. Okay, so most of the features are, I guess most of the features are banned because I'm using the guest edition. I don't have the login over here. Okay, see, Okay. So this is the packet. Okay, over here. You can see the cursor over here. You can see the envelope. So in guest edition, I guess he's not giving me to, not allowing me to send the packet. Okay. He wants me to fill all these IP address. Here, when I play all these, okay, can you see the all the packets, all the data got burned? See here? Let me show you again. From this one to this packet, from this to this packet, and this to this. Now, watch carefully. I'm distributing these packets, and all these packets got burned. Here, all these packets got burned. So that's why we need to make our switch. We need to turn switch into a hub to get our attack successful. Okay. Now, I've shown you that how and why the switch is a intelligent tool. Okay. Why switch is an intelligent tool is because, see again over here. Now come here again. As you seen the CAM memory, as I told you, I put the command show MAC address table and it was empty. But then I turned on the DHCP server, and automatically all the 4 PCs got the MAC address. Yes, all these IP it got the IP address and also MAC address, and the switch, the layer 2 switch, it stored the information. Okay, it stored the information over here. Okay, right? So now we need to flood. We need to flood the switch and make that CAM table go confused. Okay, so to make our attack successful is like we are going to hit the switch. Okay, we're going to be sending huge amount of packets, okay, to the switch. Then the switch is going to turn into a hub. Okay, as you can see over here, you can see all the packets got burned. So once the switch turns into the hub is a dumb device. So that switch from intelligent it becomes a dumb device. Okay, and of course we all know we can fool the dumb person in the world. Okay, we can fool the dumb person in the world. So once our switch turns into the hub, we can do anything. We can bypass the network. Okay, so the basic attack, the flood attack, is to send large amount of ping packets. Okay, large amount of ping packets to the switch. So to defend against mitigation, what you say, to defense will be port security. If you provide port security on switch, no one can do the flooding. Okay, let us see here. Now, yeah, this got the problem again. Server, you can see it over here. Switch over here. the overview. Okay. So one second. Let me give a second. So, so okay. No ports, port security. F. I don't know what happened to this, but it's not working. Got the IP address. Now, to MAC address table. Got the MAC address. Show why is it in the okay, not a problem. I have another way to show you. Here, this is our switch. Okay. These are our PCs over here. This is our server over here. Okay. Right. Switch. So, PC2. Now, we are connected with these switches. Okay. All these components and devices are connected to one single switch. Now, once we configure the port security on the switch, okay, the port securities on the switch, if an attacker comes here and he attacker comes here and he tries to remove this PC over here, okay, and he tries to connect to the switch on the same port, okay, with the same IP address and with same MAC address. What this switch is going to do, it will get shut down, okay. It will get shut down because some other attacker with different IP address, okay, I mean with the same IP address as of this one, this PC's IP address and same MAC address, if it's trying to connect forcefully to the same port as of this one, this PC's one, the switch will turn down this port over here, and the attacker couldn't reach out and couldn't connect to the switch, so he cannot attack inside the network, okay. So this is known as port security on layer 2 switch, okay. So this is a sniffing, okay. We'll continue tomorrow. So anyone having doubt over here? I'm gonna stop the lecture.